When you hear the term life of luxury, what's the first thing that you think of? If you're anything like me, and I know that you are, what comes to my mind is spooky ghosts and murder demons, obviously. If you don't believe in the paranormal, then you might want to hold on to your hats, because today we are going to look at the most successful and the most useless ghost hunters of all time. Their names are Chester, a man whose eyes have never been seen in the wild before, and Parker, a man who looks like he hasn't slept in ever. He looks like he's never once slept. Now, the thing you need to know about them is that they are not actors. Everything you're about to see is entirely real. They do not fake things. Well, they did used to make fake prank videos.
Yo, man, what's up? How much is it, Park?
Sir, what are you doing?
Now that I think about it, didn't they used to make fake To Catch a Predator videos as well?
Guys,
help!
Hey, excuse me. Hold on. What are you guys doing?
Where y'all come from?
What are you guys?
13.
You guys use 13.
Well, you know what? That was in the past, okay? And we've moved on. We're in the present. And right now, I'm pretty sure that they're legit. I mean, just think about it. Why would anyone with a history of faking content to make money ever decide to continue faking content just to make more money? That would be ridiculous. Now, taking a look at their actual content, we can see that all of their thumbnails show us some insane, unbelievable creature, and you might be tempted to think, nah, this is just clickbait. I mean, we've all seen ghost hunters before. The best evidence they ever have is audio static they try to pretend is a voice, or randomly yelling, "What the hell was that?" off screen every couple of seconds. But rest assured, my friends, these are not clickbait. These thumbnails are real. And yes, they do look just as goofy in the actual video. The funny thing to me, though, is that each video starts with the premise that the victims are contacting the boys out of desperation, who then show up at their house under the pretense that they've come to help somehow, which begs the question, how exactly do they help? And the answer, surprisingly, is they don't. They do nothing, and they help no one. Ever. Like in this video, for example, titled, "Her Son Can't Stop Growing," which I think is a different problem. You see, when boys reach a certain age, their bodies start to change. What's that? She's not talking about his penis? Oh. She sure isn't.
So for this episode, we received an email from a woman named Candace, a 53-year-old mother who believes there's something horribly wrong with her son. Candace says her son doesn't talk to her anymore, and it seems like he cannot stop growing to the point where he can barely fit in his clothes. She says he's been pulling out his hair and won't let her see his face.
And of course, she did the only logical thing that a person would do when there's a horrible medical emergency. She contacted a YouTuber. What a beautiful day. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, that's my leg. All right, okay. Whew. I gotta call someone. I better call the YouTuber.
Hello?
Hello? Is this famous YouTuber Gunner TV?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, listen. I'm in the mountains. I broke my leg. I don't know what to do.
You did the right thing, kid. You're gonna be okay. Now listen very carefully. Do you have a bag of leeches?
No. Why would I have a bag of leeches?
God damn it. That was our best hope. Okay, listen carefully. I'm gonna need you to chew your own leg off.
What? No, I'm not gonna... I think I am just gonna call 911, actually.
Are you crazy? Are you gonna trust a bunch of trained professionals over a YouTuber? How many subscribers does the LAPD have?
I don't know.
Exactly, because more people trust me.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
You're goddamn right it does.
Okay, I'm with you.
Good. Now, get to chewing that leg off.
Okay.
It's all right. You're gonna live, kid. You're gonna live.
She sent us this video for proof.
Tommy, I brought you your dinner. Do you want it, sweetie?
Oh my God, there is something wrong with her son. He has a mother who calls YouTubers instead of doctors and feeds them cat food.
So what do you think's going on with this lady's son? I really don't understand the problem.
Okay, so from what she said in the email, her son's been growing super fast for some reason and acting really creepy towards her.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense. How do we know he's not just hitting a growth spurt or something?
I don't think this lady would contact us if he was just having a normal growth spurt.
Dude, if this woman's having problems with her son, they should be going to therapy.
Let's just get there and see what we're dealing with, okay?
I don't understand why anyone would ever contact them at all, but Chester saw the video, right? The one the victim sent in?
Do you want it, sweetie?
A growth spurt? He looks like Slender Man face fucked a porcupine. Chester's trying to convince Parker that there's not a good enough reason to go, despite having a video of a literal demon in her house. Bro, why should we go? Bro, she said her son is acting creepy and stuff. So what? They should just go and get therapy. Okay, but she said that her son is like growing too much and that his bones are extending. Oh, so her son is growing up? Big deal. We have better things to do. Okay, but she also sent us a video of her son and he's clearly just a giant obvious demon who's probably gonna eat her face. Oh, so her son likes eating meat? Whoa, creepy. Grow up. Do you even want this job? Anyway, they arrive at the house, they knock on the door, she lets them in, and they sit down for their initial interview, and this is how that goes.
Okay, Candace, thank you for letting us sit down with you. Can you give us more details about what's going on with your son?
It's my fault. I should have done something sooner.
So you told us in the email you sent us that, he's been acting really strange. Can you go into that more?
He just doesn't talk to me anymore.
When did all this start happening with him?
After Michael passed.
Michael was your husband?
Tommy ran into the woods. He was gone for about 3 days. I almost called the police.
Okay, so your child went missing in the woods for 3 days and you almost called the cops? What is wrong with you? If my son doesn't come back from the woods soon, I think I might call the cops maybe. Well, how long has he been gone for? Like a week? A week? Call the cops now!
But eventually one night, he came back into his room through his window.
The window? Why didn't he come through the front door?
I don't know. He just completely shut down. And now he wears this strange mask. It's just like he's not my Tommy anymore.
Okay, so I think I'm starting to put this picture together. The plot of this video is that Candace's son goes missing. 3 days later, an obvious monster returns in his place. And when Candace saw this monster, she thought, oh, there he is, my son, my beautiful boy, my suddenly and unexplainably deformed and terrifying child. I think Candace deserves to get eaten at this point.
Is it okay if Chester and I go talk to Tommy now?
Yeah, but he's been pulling out his hair lately.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's upstairs on the left.
Okay. Tommy, I'm gonna open the door. My name is Parker. I'm friends with your mom. Tommy, do you think you could turn around so we could talk face to face?
Yeah.
Dude, we should go. We gotta go now.
If you want to talk more, Chester and I will be here all night.
Dude, I gotta talk to you.
Okay, come on, go over here.
Dude, did you see his face? What was that?
I don't know. I think that's his mask.
Why is he wearing a mask?
Yeah, because the mask was the only weird thing about what just happened. Who's there? Are you okay? Oh my god! You have a dumb mask. Okay, rude.
It could be some sort of grieving thing after his dad passed.
How could that be a grieving thing?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, we came here to set up cameras, so why don't we just start setting them up?
Dude, I'm afraid to see what this guy even does at night.
Bro, let's just set up the cameras.
But what for? The entire purpose of setting up cameras is to try and capture evidence that either supports or denies the claims of the victim. His head just turned 180 degrees in front of their eyes, and it's on camera. Take the woman and leave. You're done. Your job is over. But of course, they don't do that because nothing in these videos makes any sense, and after setting up cameras anyway, they spend the night in the house.
Bro, when we were talking to Tommy, I got a really bad feeling. Did you see the way that he looked at us?
Dude, I know it was creepy, but we really don't know what he might be going through.
I just feel like he doesn't want us in this house. Bro, I don't feel safe sleeping here.
Yeah, and neither does Candace, and that's her own son. That's why we're here. Dude, let's just go to sleep, okay? We'll watch the footage in the morning.
Okay.
Turns out the demon was a mosquito the whole time. And every night he was sucking out her, I don't know, her spinal fluid or something. But somehow this still isn't enough for them because they spend yet another night in a house occupied by a confirmed demon at this point without any regard for the safety of the victim. And of course it attacks again, only this time it drags Candace through the house, out of the window and into the night, never to be seen or heard from again. And that is how the video ends. Chester and Parker saw a woman literally get kidnapped in front of them, and they both thought, we should drive home now. But relax, guys, it's okay, because after they drove home, they messaged her sister on Facebook, which is the appropriate course of action. Now you can probably see why I called them the most successful and the most useless ghost hunters, because on one hand, they do capture monsters and demons on film far more than other paranormal investigators, but on the other hand, they do nothing to help and all of their victims die. So, you know what I mean? I love how the name of their channel doesn't match the tone of their content in the slightest.
Welcome back to Life of Luxury.
You can't just slap a creepy font over the words and then pretend like that fixes the mismatch. Welcome back to our scariest episode yet. Will the Millers make it out of the house alive? Find out today on Rainbow Unicorn Fairyland.
We received an email from a girl named Millie, whose little brother recently passed away. She thinks that her dad has not been able to accept her little brother's death. She sent us this video for proof.
Hi, big sis. Are you afraid of me?
Now Millie wants us to come make sure that her dad's okay, so tonight we're going to drive to her house and see what's going on. Okay, so we're on the road right now, heading to Millie's house. How are you feeling about this?
Her dad not being able to cope emotionally is none of our business. We got plenty of other emails.
Bro, you gotta stop viewing things so negatively. Just try to be excited that we're going here. From our text, she seems like a really nice girl.
What?
Are they trying to make a romantic subplot? Because that feels out of place. Like we're a couple of ghost hunters specializing in solving cases of the paranormal, but also f***ing your daughters. So just to explain what's going on in this video, her little brother died, as you know, and her father isn't handling it well.
Hey guys, it's me, Timmy. I wasn't really good.
So as any good father would do, he builds a puppet to replace his dead son, steals organs from wherever the hell organs are kept, and then somehow, by putting the organs in this puppet, it comes to life and starts attacking people. It's so funny that Parker never knows what's happening, even when he's directly looking at what's happening. Chester! Parker, help! What's happening? I'm being choked, you f***ing idiot. But none of that is the highlight of this video, because that crown belongs to the weird f***ing romance subplot they threw in for no reason. We already mentioned it earlier, but that's not even the half of it.
Okay, Millie, thank you for letting us sit down with you. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your house?
So 2 months ago, my little brother Timmy passed away. It kind of happened randomly, and since then, my dad's been acting really weird.
So you think your dad's been really sad because his son died?
Well, it's kind of more than that. I've been hearing some really awful noises coming from his workshop.
Well, it's good that you're worried about your dad. It shows you're an empathetic person.
Thank you.
What is even going on here? She's talking about how her little brother died and how her father is losing his actual mind, and Parker's like, damn, girl. You look hot when you're depressed. The video is obviously supposed to be about her dead brother and her father, but that's not what it's about. See, the actual plot of the video is Parker trying to use this girl's tragedy to have sex with her. Everything he does is a ploy to get closer to her, which is already weird enough, but it transitions to being absolutely insane when, spoiler alert, Parker finds out she does have a boyfriend.
Hey, Millie, are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're gonna record your dad tonight to see what he's doing, but listen, I'm here right now, so you really have nothing to worry about.
I'm just really worried about my dad right now. I don't know if he's losing his mind or something. I know he's sad about Timmy's death, but we both are. I just wish we could.
Alright, we're gonna go to bed.
Did you see the look on his face? That wasn't disappointment, that was pure disgust. They even have an argument before bed where Chester, like he always does, tells Parker that they should leave. Only this time, Parker agrees with him, saying that her boyfriend should be the one helping her.
Dude, why does her boyfriend matter? I'm saying I think there's something more going on here.
Right, and her boyfriend should be the one who's giving emotional support to her and her dad.
And I can't think of a more insane thing for him to say, because regardless of his feelings for the victim, it's still his job to investigate the paranormal, right? Like, that's literally his job. Now, of course, just like their other videos, after they go to bed, the monster attacks, and this is how that plays out.
Chester, are you okay? What'd it do to you? Where'd the puppet go? Where'd the puppet go? Is it going in the boys' room?
We gotta get out of here. Let's go to the car, come on.
Okay, wait, so you don't want to go help her? Do you want to go in there? Whatever, let's just go home.
Let's get out. Come on, hurry, let's go.
Okay.
He literally let this girl die because she had the audacity to not be single when she hired them. And everybody knows that you don't hire a paranormal investigator unless you're ready to fuck. So now you've heard the story of not only the most useless ghost hunters that ever lived, but quite possibly the most dangerous. And I'm sure that we can all agree that the lesson to take away from this is nothing. There's nothing to learn from this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell, and that is where the video ended. Anyway, gotta go, peace!